Good morning, everybody, and welcome to The 9, a jam-packed Monday show today as we enter the holiday week. Speaking of, are fireworks already going off in your neighborhood? How's the dog doing with that? We have Houndstown USA on today, giving us tips on how to keep our pets calm. Plus, some big-time guests are on today. Dr. Sabrina is in, and so is former Governor Jennifer Granholm, talking live with Dina Centofanti. And finally, we're eating. Royal Oak Taco Fest is here with some meatless tacos, and Fresh Time Market is bringing some healthy ice cream alternatives. Let's do it. The 9 starts now.
Live from the Fox 2 studios, this is The 9.
There we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Monday. Welcome to The 9. Maybe some of you are enjoying a holiday week. Are you awake? What are you doing?
Week? A holiday week.
Wake up.
I think that's what people are doing.
Oh.
Judging by the lack of people here.
It's real. I saw a
Real
tumbleweed
sparse.
go by, and I
The
thought,
tumbleweed that blew down the
down the
hallway.
hallway.
We got a lot going on, though. It's
Yeah, we
not
do.
a holiday around here. People have been working. Mario Lou, Derek Kevra. I'm Dina Centofanti. How you guys feeling? How we doing?
Doing well for Monday.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a lot of sleep over the weekend.
Oh, good.
And needed a little more when the alarm went off this morning.
But you know that line when you know I've taken more than my fair share of sleep. So you just pop up and you just
You can't complain about it at
you
that
just
point.
get up and go.
I am
Got it.
feeling a certain way. I will explain why in about 2 minutes.
you feel some kind of way.
Just a kind of a way, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of a physical, mental, and
All right.
hydration perhaps way.
Oh.
about
okay,
you?
so I'm good. Pretty good.
Okay.
I did a little. I spend every morning. I pick different navigation apps because I'm trying to figure out. I've got all this construction by my house, and I'm always like, so I go to Waze, and then I go to Google Map, and then I go to Apple Map,
Yes.
And
and they all say the same thing.
You go to all three of them every time?
I just scrolling looking for the shortest time.
Are they that drastically different?
No.
no, I think in fact I think Google bought Waze.
I mean, I don't know
They
what I'm doing.
incorporated
So
part of that
I
coding.
got caught up in that today, and then I did a kind of a illegal cut through.
You did?
Yeah. Anyway, it saved me no
Heartbreaker.
time, so shame on me.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we are.
It's fine.
Let's talk about. It's a holiday week. That's kind of why I did the illegal cut through. To be
Yeah.
honest, I'm like, it's a holiday.
holiday.
What,
You knew.
somebody's gonna
Yeah.
be sitting there looking for me to cut through,
Right.
No one's
and they're
looking
gonna
for
arrest me.
No laws on the holiday
No.
week.
even the HOV lane. I
Yeah.
feel like I can drive in that down the holiday week.
Feel that way.
All right.
No, don't.
I didn't say do it, but you can feel how you want to feel
Yeah, there you
now.
go.
We're not going to stop you from that.
I mean, okay. So, in a recent, listen to this. Speaking of people having feeling a certain way about the holiday week, in a recent survey, 49% of Americans, so that's half. So it's got to be at least one of us up here, or 1.5 of us, think that they should get a full week off
I like it.
surrounding the 4th of July.
Yeah.
A full week.
Yeah.
45% say they barely get any work done this week anyway. We're
Period.
not doing anything. Might as well be off. Overall, 35% of us think we'd be more productive the rest of the year if we knew we were getting a full week off in July.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Why
I know.
not?
That is some crazy logic.
No, it is not.
I'll work harder if I know that 6 months from now I'll get a week off.
Right.
Is this a Harvard review? Because it's very, very smart. Yale? Who was the understudy
The
on this?
Ivies. It was all the
Okay.
Ivy.
Yeah,
Cambridge.
this is brilliant. I completely agree. You have to incentivize people. And that just, yes, it helps them work a little harder. We talk about this all the time. You go to other countries. It's only here in America. We are just working. We're not even using all of our vacation days. For what? What do you get for it at the end? You know what I mean? So
Well,
I
you
think
do get that paycheck.
no, well, they still get the paycheck. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me be clear. We want the week off. We still want to be paid. We still want to be paid.
So a whole week off for 4th of July. Now,
Yeah.
I think some automotives do shut down during this week, don't they? Isn't there
Ahead of their time.
summer shutdown going on?
It feels like it would be appropriate to do the holidays on a Thursday, right?
Yes.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's a lovely break. 4
you go.
days.
Very
You don't need
nice.
any more than that.
That's all you need.
But when it's on a
You
Monday.
can work Monday through Wednesday this week, people.
Yeah, where are you? Where is everybody?
We can be working 3 days. We can get 3 days in. And look, you could work Monday through Wednesday and like put in 75% effort. That's fine. I mean, but what I'm saying is like, let's be showing up to work. We don't need a full week off.
Come on.
I don't think you need a full week off.
What
for
is
this
it
holiday.
hurting you to get the week off and to still get paid?
Progress needs to be made. We need to be making things and progressing.
What if it's on a Tuesday?
Well, then you take off Monday, Tuesday, you work Wednesday,
That's the
Thursday,
thing.
Friday.
When 4th of July
No, I
last
think
year
you
was
take
on a
off
Wednesday.
Tuesday and then you have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off. That's usually.
No, I think you'll end on the holiday itself then. So you'll get off July 2nd, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in that situation.
But then you have to come back into work the day after the holiday when
well,
you've been out late.
boo-hoo.
Dang, Eric is tough.
Well, we will be here. Some of us will be here the whole week with you.
I'll be here most of the week. Mm-hmm. Pretty much all of it.
Almost.
90% of the week.
Tasha, now tell us how what your take is on are you just off all week, hanging out, catching up on things, starting the party today?
Yeah.
I also, yeah. All right, I'll leave it alone.
All right.
Move on.
Because I bet people's diets are just out the window this whole week, too. Because it's a holiday week. It's the same with wanting to be off. You just start that Monday, and you're like, I know I'm going to mess up later this week, so may as well eat this cookie cake. You know?
That feels like all of
American
summer
flag.
to me.
Yeah,
All of summer,
exactly.
it's like one big
May as
cookout
well.
and dessert tray.
Lakeside Mall in Sterling Heights is set to shut its doors for good at the end of today. The mall opened back in 1976, and it has been home to shops and restaurants and memories ever since. Many stores have moved out in recent years, leaving many storefronts vacant. Lakeside will be torn down to make way for a new mixed-use development with apartments and a hotel and retail and office space. The groundbreaking is scheduled to take place in 2025. Now, that Macy's and JCPenney, I heard, are going to stay open for a little while.
Yes.
Well, that's nice. So you can still get your Lakeside Mall fix. for all
Well,
y'all.
there's something about, and maybe this is an 80s thing, I don't know, certainly in the past with online shopping,
Yeah.
the mall experience has been disappearing, I feel like, for years. But there was a time when that, and even with little kids, like I brought my little babies to Lakeside to play on the toys there, and it was a whole, maybe Santa was there, and there are experiences that this mall brings people together in a funny kind of way, but a significant way.
Yeah. If you have any Lakeside memories and you have some pictures, tweet them to us. We want to see. We want to see them.
I was a 12 Oaks Mall kid, so Lakeside wasn't really my mall.
Derek,
But-
now is not the time.
We're not doing that? Oh,
Show
okay.
some
No, go
respect.
ahead.
No, that's fine. Okay, we can move on.
No, but really, you have memories of just hanging out
For
at any
sure.
mall.
Yeah, and I bring my kids to the play areas to get pink eye and all different kinds of different.
I mean, no place else can you find that many germs.
So many germs there, but they do love it. The kids, they love that area.
Lakeside pink eye.
Yep.
It was a busy weekend for me, guys.
What'd you do?
It was a busy weekend. Back from a bachelor party weekend.
I can't
really?
believe you're telling us about it. I thought these bachelor parties were, you didn't
Vegas.
speak of it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe back in the day that was the case, but we're all getting old, so like it's a little different. So there was 11 guys.
sweet.
Okay.
We did it in Ann Arbor.
And you're going to show us picture evidence of what you guys did?
Yeah.
All right.
So 11 guys from all around the country, centered in Ann Arbor. That's where a lot of us went to school, so it has some nostalgia there.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what, bachelor parties in your late 30s are they're late 30s, early 40s. They're just different than bachelor parties in your 20s. So here we are at
Oh, look at y'all.
at Night Steakhouse. We had a nice dinner, played some nice golf.
Oh, that's
We
nice.
we went tubing down the Huron River. That's the Groom right there.
Oh.
These are all. You'll notice one thing about these. All of these. It seems it's very, very light out in all these pictures.
Yeah.
Because we
Yeah,
did
and
not
lots
stay
of
out
men.
late. We did not stay out past like 9:30, 10 o'clock. So it was not like a raging bachelor party. An interesting thing started happening though. So nobody wanted to stay out late. Fine. Everybody wanted their own bed.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, everyone's like, look, a good night's sleep is important.
Yeah.
And nobody was arguing that. In fact, one dude, it was so important to him that he had a good night's sleep that he was like, I'm not staying at the Airbnb. I'm going to get my own hotel room.
Oh, no. Oh, come on, guy. Have a little fun.
But it was fine. It was fine.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead, man. Do your thing. We're in La 40. Go. Have fun.
But isn't part of the fun of getting, now maybe this guy was not part of your group, the core group.
Sure.
But part of the fun is the sleepover part, right?
Yeah. Yes, I would agree. It's just, I feel like if it was mid-20s, late 20s,
Yeah.
everybody's sleeping on like the floor.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, now it's like, well, does that bed, how's the mattress?
Yeah, what's the thread count?
Yeah, is it,
in the-
So were there enough beds for everyone, or was the plan to double up?
Everybody had their own bed. Except for this one guy who was like, well, I'm not sharing, so I'm going to a
So
hotel.
you guys were glad because that freed up a bed.
Sure did.
Sure did.
Another interesting thing that happened, I got home, and my wife, she was like, okay, so what did you find out?
Yeah.
And I said, about what? And she said, what did you find out about the wedding? Like, what time do we need to fly in for the wedding? When do we need to fly out for the wedding? When is the ceremony taking place? I said, I'm not talking about that at a bachelor party.
Right, you're
Well, you're there with the groom.
Right.
having a big old
So
party.
you can.
We're not talking about the wedding at the bachelor party. We're just...
No?
What'd you guys
Not
talk
even
about?
one?
We just talked about guy stuff. We reminisced about old memories. We had some beers. We played golf. We went tubing. We didn't talk about the wedding once, which my wife was like, that's insane. At the bachelorette party, you're figuring out all the details that
Yeah,
matter.
all the last minute things.
Nothing. I got no information.
lists?
No lists.
Did y'all give like marriage advice? Did it at least
Didn't
go
even talk
there?
about being married.
What?
No.
I'm thinking you're like, okay, here are the things you need to remember. You know, there's
Right.
got to be something.
You guys are giving men too much credit here. Like,
Yeah,
we get
we always
together,
do.
we don't talk at all. They say, hey, how are things?
Yeah.
And the answer is, they're fine. How are things with you? Yeah, they're pretty good.
And then what? Then just silence?
And then we go golfing.
All right.
Yeah. So that's
They really
it.
know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These men.
Yeah, they're
Ask
all
us.
stress-free.
They're stress-free.
Yeah.
They just live in the moment.
Yep, somebody else will figure it out.
Yeah, go golf for 10 hours and
Come home and
come
dinner's
home.
on the table.
Right.
Ask me if there was any drama, if anybody got in a fight with each other.
Don't do that. Don't
Okay,
do
'cause
that.
it didn't happen. Didn't happen.
Don't do that. Was there any drama?
I grew up with 3 sisters. I know that happened.
Yeah. Yeah. No
Yeah.
drama. Oh, well, that must be nice. Oscar winner Will Smith took the stage at the BET Awards last night. Watch this.
When you think you got nothing left, keep going. Don't give up on me. I need you to hold on. Know you keep up in the storm, but I know you can face it.
All right. The actor and musician performing his new uplifting single, You Can Make It. Live on stage, he was joined by Kurt Franklin, Chandler Moore, and the Sunday Service Choir. The appearance is his first since he infamously did the you-know-what to the you-know-who at the Academy Awards back in 2022. Listen, this feels like a comeback song. This feels like, and I know this song in particular probably now is being looked at differently, but like the I Believe I Can Fly. You know, that was a good song that just seemed to apply to a lot of different situations, gave a lot of uplifting and motivation, and I think this is the end of his apology tour. He is sorry, and let's not talk about it anymore. That's what I got from that song. Enough is enough.
He's singing about it, though, in a ring of fire.
Yeah, because y'all have just dogged this man out and made him feel like he was in the pits of you know where.
I
So it was
love some old school Will Smith, some Summertime.
That's what he wants to remind you of.
Just the two of us that he sampled.
Oh, that's a good one.
for
Even Getting
his
Jiggy with
son,
It.
Getting Jiggy with it.
Men in
This,
Black.
I got to listen to a couple times maybe to really
It'll grow
vibe
on
with
you.
it.
It'll grow on you. And if it doesn't,
Keep your mouth shut.
I'm glad nobody saw that.
Camera conveniently went
I
off.
knew the camera was off.
That was funny.
That was really funny.
Hashtag the 9. Let us know what's on your mind on this Monday, this holiday-ish Monday. It's got a holiday
It
vibe to it.
feels like a holiday.
Sure does.